course, it's Tuesday. Welcome to the show. I told you the show will be on time. Today, welcome to the show. Glad you guys tuned in. I got a lot to talk about, so let's get right to it. I'm glad you guys like my dance. So just remember, whatever you do, since you like it so much, hit that PayPal button. Okay. All right. Love you guys. All right, here we go. Showbiz Top 5 number 5. I'm going to be talking about the one and the only. Is somebody going to get fired from the Housewives? Showbiz Top 5 number 4. Is Janet Jackson and Jermaine Dupri back together? Oh, say it ain't so. And of course, Showbiz Top 5 number 3. Shake yourself. Show me what you're working with. Shake yourself. Update on Mystikal's ass. And of course, Showbiz Top 5 number 2. P. Diddy, sit your ass down. Tell me you want to buy some NFL team. I'll tell you about that. Of course, Showbiz Top 5 number 1. Go, Lord, Rick Ross is reading boots. He is going in on Birdman. All right. Hi, welcome to the show, everybody. I was watching the Housewives, and I was going to talk about it yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to. I was watching the Housewives when it was Cynthia with her new little piece, a little light skin, old bright light bright. And they were out on the water and stuff, and he was showboating, showing his little yacht and stuff, which I really don't believe is his. I think it's just a part of the show, and they, So anyway, here's my issue. Now, they was sending him through the ringer, because I know they knew Peter, and she's not with Peter anymore. And they was asking all kind of questions, and Candace seems to know everything about this man, everything about him, which obviously she probably does, because she knows how a lot of people in the industry, and she knows a lot of people. She pulled up 2 or 3 things that she said, oh, I heard this and I heard that, and he looked like he was so surprised. And, well, tell me, do you think this is what friends are supposed to do? When you find another spouse or someone else you want up in your life, should they pry the way they do and be overprotective? Well, I think Cynthia's a grown-ass woman. And the reason why I say that, she had just admitted that somebody hit it in L.A. She said, oh, yeah, I think it was Candy, asked her, well, have y'all had sex yet? She was like, ain't nobody hit it. She said the only person hit it was some man in L.A., child. A mess. So sometimes I guess it's good if you have friends who really care. And being that Cynthia and Candy all have been friends for years, I guess it's okay. I'm just wondering what Peter's looking like, sitting at home looking a mess, being that they didn't pick up his show that he supposedly had with Bravo. But anyway, that's another story. But anyway, what's your number but the best? Y'all know I love Cynthia to death. Right? So we'll see what happens with that. But, and also rumors that somebody said they about to fire Nene because of, all the stuff that happened in Oakland. I don't know, child, but, you have to be careful when you remember the old song they used to say, if I'm too high, Lord, please bring me down. Okay. Nene need to be singing that because her and the Lord had brought her down, baby. Okay, because you gotta be careful. Let's move on. Showbiz Top 5 number 4. Is it true that Janet and Jermaine Dupri is back together? Can you believe that Janet's tour is already over? Yes, child, the tour is over, and it's rumored that they was together in Atlanta. They was all, they say she was all bubbly and, stuff like that. And they said that she was real friendly. They was glad that the restaurant was real vegan friendly, and she was speaking to everybody. But that's how you are when you're in love. Jen is smart. She finna come into all this money. And then, she had to leave Jermaine. Jermaine had that kind of money that man is a multi-billionaire, child. Now, don't get me wrong. Jermaine got money, but he don't have loan money like that fool had, the one that she got the baby by. Janet ain't dumb. She's very smart. It's a Michael Jackson sister. Okay, so we wish her. I don't know if I want to see them back together again. I don't know. I don't know. Then they just might be friends. They might be friends. Shout out to all the people in the gay TL. Okay, here we go. Showbiz Top 5. This is going to be number 3. Shake yourself. Show me what you're working with. Shake yourself. Show me what you're working with. Child, here goes the latest with Mystikal. Well, it's true. It's, I reported this last year in October, y'all, that, Mystikal was accused of, raping this lady. It was him and like 2 other guys. and two other people have already been indicted. He's locked up at this present time, and he pleaded not guilty yesterday. So I don't know what's going to happen. Mystikal is not a. He's not. He has a name. Everybody knows who he is, but he's not a DMX. He's not a. There is a bit like that. I don't think his name is going to save him. I just don't. My thing is this: what in the world? Listen, excuse me, ladies. I don't mean no harm, but I have to say it. It's so much free vagina out there, so much free butane out there. Why in the hell would you want to rape somebody? Allegedly. Why would you want to do something to somebody, male or female? Because men are getting raped too. It doesn't make no sense. It's too much free booty and too much vagina, free vagina out there. Why would you do that? I don't know. I'll keep you guys posted on this story. I mean, it's crazy. It doesn't make any sense. Especially when you know you're a celebrity and people know you. You got to really watch your back. You got to really watch what you get yourself into. All right. Showbiz Top 5. This is going to be, that was number 2. We're going to 3. We're going to move on to Showbiz Top 5, number 2. Well, I don't know if you guys heard or not that P. Diddy is supposed to be buying the Carolina Panthers. They're going to be up for sale. Here's my issue. Now, I love P. Diddy. Puff Daddy, Daddy Long Legs. He got so many damn names I can't keep up. But here we go. Here's my issue. He said on Instagram, well, if I get this team, it's going to be the best team and I'm going to have the best halftime. And he don't turn it into no ghetto ass team. Don't make it to like Soul Plane. P. Diddy. And how many of you guys know just because it's black owned, that does not mean that it's going to be a success? And I love to see a black person on an NFL team, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be a success. How many black businesses you go on to and say you'll never go again because they don't know how to treat folks? You go to a black business, you try to, support them, and they ghetto just soon you walk through the door. Can I help you? No smile and no, hi, welcome, may I help you today? I need a table of 2, just ghetto boots. So, and then he said he going to bring in Kaepernick. Child, don't mess it up. P. Diddy, don't mess it up because listen, 99% of the people who support the NFL, it's a lot of blacks who support it, but who actually go to the games. When you look at the games, who do you see? You see the white folks in there. So you take over that team if you want to, try to turn it to Soul Plane. It's just, you just got to be careful. You just got to be careful. I wish him nothing but the best. I hope he does get it, but I just hope he do right by it. Because if he don't do right by it, they're going to let his ass have it. He need to sit his ass somewhere down somewhere, work on this new show he got coming up. He got a new show coming up. I think it's Fabulous 4 or something like that. I don't know, child, on Fox. But anyway, let's move on. This is going to be Showbiz Top 5. This is going to be number 1. Well, child, I don't know if y'all heard that all this mess that's going on with Birdman and Rick Ross. Child, Rick Ross was reading boots. Child, Rick Ross was going off on Birdman. I just laid in my bed and I couldn't. It's on Instagram. Y'all need to follow these celebrities on Instagram. It's on Instagram and I could not believe what he had said about Birdman. Well, it's alleged that Birdman, he got a loan on his mansion. He lost the loan, and then he got another loan and lost it again. And so, of course, Rick Ross is mad and pissed off. He's cool with Lil Wayne, and supposedly, he owes Lil Wayne all this money. I think they said like $50 million or something like that. And he hasn't paid him yet. And so he goes on Instagram, bitch, and he goes off. He's like, oh, so you go get this mansion and you can't pay the loan on it? I should just go buy the house and just park my boat up in it just because the house is too small. So now you're dating this old woman, had the nerves to call Toni Braxton, old woman, how dare you, you fat piece of turd, Rick Ross. Anyway. And talking about, oh yeah, you ain't never had no money. You ain't had no money in 7 years, baby. The way he was going off on Birdman. Do he realize you starting some mess? Baby, trust me, he don't want to date a Birdman. It's so strange. I was thinking that I remember when they first started out. What would they call it? The Cash Money Records or whatever. Man, I tell you, you have to be careful asking for fame and fortune because if you're not rooted and grounded like Diana Ross and all these grand divas and like Retha and all these people, you'll lose it, and you'll go crazy and you'll be doing things that spending money and, like people say, oh, I always want to win. I want to win the lottery. I would love to win the lottery, but you got to be focused. You got to make sure that, listen, I could win the $50 tomorrow and be broke the same day. And I remember when my grandmother was living, she just, she had money down off in here. She had money in the stocking. She had money down off in under the bed. I used to put money up in the bed, but I lost it. I could never find it. Remember where I put it. So I'm just saying, it's just a shame how far they come and look where they at now. And no, he's saying that he's broke. He's saying that Birdman is broke. I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know. But all I know is I'll keep you guys updated on this story. Go and check out Rick Ross's Instagram, baby. He is going ham on Birdman. All right. I love you guys. Take care. Please, whatever you do, tell somebody what happened. Oh, I did. I'll tell them. Thank you, but that's Toni Braxton's dress right here. That's her dress. And yeah, that's Tamar. She left it in Dallas when she was at JR. She was trying to get in JR's and it fell out the bag. This Tamar's dress right here. Anyway, y'all, take care. I'll see you guys later. Please, whatever you do, follow me on Twitter. That's @ComedianPT on Twitter. My Facebook is PT Comedian. And of course, my Instagram is PT Showbiz. And please go to the top right and hit that PayPal button and donate to my show. I love you guys. Happy holidays to everybody. Don't forget, Lunell, my girl, will be at the Improv in Arlington for New Year's Eve weekend, that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Have a great day. Y'all be good. Bye.